I'm smart. It's okay.
Go start, bud.
SCPs existed in Vietnam, right? When did the Foundation start?
Did it
Foundation
start
goes
back in World War II?
No, it goes back to like the 1800s.
I was gonna say Civil War. SCP-001, the factory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, wait,
The
isn't it-
factory
1891.
is
But
the
isn't it
original,
a
right?
1891 is where it was meant to have found.
Even though there's multiple
All I hear is
SCP-001s.
nerd.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Foundation
well,
as
I
we
do
know
that.
In the map
it.
screen, relax. And
The
fucking
Foundation as we know
shut.
it.
Okay, I'm going to run the map.
Alright, most of you are on the map screens. Here's the deal, Bloof. We're going to spawn at Kisan SF camp. As I said in the notes, if you want, you can use daisy cutters to help make LZs. Otherwise, I pre-built some. Op 4, I'm not going to say where you spawn, otherwise it's just going to get spawn camped. So here's how the mission goes. PAVN forces are bringing a lot of trucks through this marked area here. The routes extend further, such as this, and that, and then this one can also be that and that. I have a mark down here because I want it all to be in positions where they all come together, so they all cross this one bridge, and then they all go along that southern route. That's mainly meant as a thing, because otherwise it would be impossible for Op 4 to hone in, as well as if you attack one route. I want basically the rest to be dynamic. I don't have a better way of explaining it, but with that said, again, I'd prefer you engage somewhere along the dotted line, and if you engage in one area, then it will help back up the rest. So let's say you engage at the bridge site over here, and then you push back, hitting more stuff along the way. But the trucks themselves, it could be ammo trucks, fuel trucks, maybe a Dishka truck here or there, some missile trucks, yada-da. You're basically just disrupting the supply line. Otherwise, all slots are open, by the way, right now, so if you want to switch over, feel free. But again, I'd say the squad leader, RTO, are the two most important slots, and because of how the tracker AI works, I'd say the tail team sappers are also important. The SF camp, consider that empty for this round. I don't have any build up there. But otherwise, the red zone on the south is just its own tracker module with bigger patrols. I have another similar module covering the entire AO here. So if you just want double of the enemy, go down there, but that's just to represent enemy-held territory. That's a lot harsher to fight against. So with that, any questions from Blue 4?
So are we transporting the convoy, or are we?
You're hitting stuff in the convoy.
Okay.
What's up?
So RTOs, you have air support as well. The only thing that you don't have in the air support is arc light, because I felt that would be too overpowered. But everything else is at your discretion. And again, the daisy cutter, which is commando vault, it's just a giant parachute bomb, and when it lands, it clears all the trees and stuff, so you can use it for LZ clearing if you want. You can call that in as soon as you spawn if you have a custom AO in mind. But again, the more supply trucks you hit, the better. After this op, I'm going to run a poll to see if we want to run the 4th op next week, or if we want to get into next week's, next month's stuff. Any questions?
I don't know.
All right.
Nope.
Cool. All right, I'm going to push us through.
I spawned in just aiming at Liru. That's entirely terrifying.
Lamau.
Lol.
Oh gosh. Pull the trigger. Wait, what?
What?
Fucking imagine a misclick as I fucking come in. What? You just start to the off.
That would be.
Alright, here are your 2 choppers. You guys are free to make a plan. Call me on 5-0 when you need me. Oh, I gotta kill myself.
Can I steal your rat?
No, you may not.
Helicopter run. Go by him.
Check
Hey,
this.
what happened on Liru?
I always get
Good
slightly
check.
nervous when I have to do that, because I'm like, oh, what broke? Alright. Alright, so for you guys, you spawn here. Just to prevent the pathfinding, you're at Sedone, just at the end of the convoy. Here's 4 bicycles. You're clear to take whatever kits you want. Don't loot Op4 grenades, but anything you loot from a blue 4 body you're allowed to use, even if it's their backpack or grenades. Good luck, have fun. I will shoot you a hint when they deploy into the AO, but I can't tell you where. Trackers...
Any kit. Is there an arsenal?
No, you pick a kit, and then it's pre-built. What was I saying? You have 2 lives. There's 4 bikes. I doubt Blue 4 is going to find the spawn point, but we'll see. And again, I'll give you a hint when they deploy from base. Otherwise, yeah.
How many are they free combos or 4?
What do you mean?
How many combos do they have to destroy?
They can destroy as many as they want.
There are 4?
I'll keep spawning them as long as they stay in the AO.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Last thing I'll say, trackers will also follow you. So if you hear those gunshots in the air, that might just be because you're in the tracker zone. There's nothing I can do about that. But you can also use that to lure AI into player positions. But if you're trying to be sneaky on a sniper spot, they will possibly come up to you. So,
Fun.
yeah, nothing I can do about that. All right, good luck.
If you pick an ambush site, we can split the ambush site in half. So like, one squad's on one side, right? One squad's on the other side. So we can either have crossfire or we can both be on the same side.
All right.
We just push out.
These are all set, right? Excellent. All right.
Either side of the ambush point, and then they do security.
Whew. Let's see how things go. So I've got lane here set up as a VC held village. I've got the bridge held by 4 guys, and I have a small Overwatch position right here, but everything else is going to be reliant on the tracker systems. There are 4 modules down, 1 here, and then 2 controlling 2 sides of the map. And we'll see how those go. And I think that's a good amount of AI to set for everything, so we'll see how these guys do with everything. But how you doing, Ghost Wolf? How are you all doing? Weewoo here. This is going to be potentially our last SOG. We might do another. I'm going to let the players vote on it for next Monday. Otherwise, we'll just get right into our next batches of operations. I've mainly been spending today doing a bunch of bookwork with making documentation for various ops. And we'll see where things go. When bear spawn, DayZ will have another test run tomorrow. I'm actually working with Ghost Wolf right now to see if we can move that all to a dedicated server build. Originally, tomorrow's plan was to go on the Namalsk server and try it out, but the admin for that server is going to be unavailable. I wasn't going to know till last night, so we'll push that all around. But today is just going to be a fairly simple day, but tomorrow we could, you know, spend a significant amount of time testing that plugin stuff. Maybe have 2 separate streams again like Sunday, but actually dedicate 2 hours for each. I do have a mini op on Tuesday as well, so we'll see. Might do a late night one, hopefully with less people around so I can actually get further into the map, which would be nice. But we'll definitely do like a noon to 2 one or something.
I mean, do you want me to drop a second that or what do we have 2 of? 1 second.
I had the same storage as well. Yeah.
Hey, can I have the SLs come with me? Let me clarify a few points on the objective, because I realized that might have been too vague for you guys. Can I have the SLs on Liru by the radio tower real quick? I want to clarify something.
Funnily enough, I heard.
Yep. Where's the other? Are you both here? Okay. So, I'm clarifying, do you want to do this as one large convoy or a bunch of mini convoys? What would be easier for you guys?
Well, a large convoy means we have more shit to fight. It means we go static for longer. Whereas the smaller convoys are just means we have to move around more.
Because how this op is built is smaller convoys because it's from various different positions. for them to come in along a main route, which is what the intention is. But if you want to do a large convoy, we can do that instead.
I have no preference really, as we're going to have to be moving like no matter what. So big or small, we're still moving.
That's also why I prefer the smaller convoys, because you're also going to have the trackers on you, so you'll have to be moving around.
The trackers force movement, op force movement, everything forces it. So the small ones just mean we're just doing lots of little interactions rather than being forced to stay still.
And small convoy means like 2 to 3, 4 VIX tops, and then a lot of solo VIX as well, because it's meant to be just a busy supply route. So
yeah, makes sense.
That good with both of you?
Yeah.
All right, just clarifying. Carry on. I just want to make sure we're all 100% on the same page ever since the first mission where they miscounted the ammo caches. So I'm probably over-preparing, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm just making sure everything's fine. So we'll see them deploy eventually. Just have to call me on 5-0 and we'll see how things go. Am I doing Escape from Tarkov missions or another Stalker op? James, not at this time. Most of my ops are, again, voted on by this community, which I haven't added the Discord command. I'm a goober. 1 second. And we already have all of August's picked out. September's will be picked out, I want to say on the 12th of August. And yes, we have What's That on Op4, and Lolo from last week is also playing as Op4 today because he did exceptionally well countering enemy Op4 elements and got the, he ended Mac Marine's streak in a very heroic play, so we'll see how things go. Can I spend 40k points on 40k op? I mean, if you convert it to bits, then yeah, Gore. Yeah, I would gladly. I would gladly, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a suppressor.
Ghost, no rush. If you want to press for that, I'm totally fine with it, but it's entirely up to you. No rush. I'm not gonna rush anything because I got a lot of other stuff I have to do. Looks like they're calling preemptive artillery on certain towns. That's interesting. So I'll go ahead and put my camera. Funny enough, this area is already burnt out, but they don't know that based off of the map. That's really funny that they've opted to do that. Yeah, because the new village is over here. That's... Alright, well, we'll see these rounds come in. It'll probably take a minute or two. Gore, I'm going to be honest. I have an expert mission maker for 40k, so if you want to commission me, DM me. And whatever you want made, I can have it made in a week or two. I'm dead serious. Because ever since I decided to shift doing Black Templar stuff only once a month, we have their ops front logged till what? August, September. We have it ready till November, and then, you know, Lingor is going to take over for that, and that's probably going to last us till next year in like April or May. So what do you mean? Gore, believe it or not, I have a side gig where people DM me, they pay me money, and then I make and Zeus them an operation. Believe it or not. And now that I have dedicated mission makers, I can make them much more extensive than normal. I'm going to be honest, this month I'm working to actually free up more of my time so I can potentially do more of those jobs and make my rates cheaper, but yeah, now I'm going to have a DayZ server to run and own, so this'll all be interesting. Wait, I never knew that? Yeah, we're going to probably talk about it next month in the town hall meeting, but again, it's not my focus. Similar to, you know, I just revamped all my Patreon perks, and in the Patreon perks, there's ways that you can get a dedicated slot, the slot that you want specifically in any operation I Zeus in, as long as I'm the stand-in host. So if you wanted to be like, you know, ground command in the official SOG Prairie Fire op, just throwing something out there, I don't have the power to do that, but if you wanted to be ground commander of the MCO that I host and run, then yeah, we can do that, yeah. Stuff like that. I thought people DM you and then other stuff happens? Like what? I've got an open door policy. People DM me all the time. I've had people DM me in the past month alone. I'll do a July recap. Let's see. I've had people ask me on relationship advice because they see Bloodwing and myself and go, wow, that's awesome. Also, where's this artillery landing? I feel like this is taking too long. Should have been already by now, but I should have been able to... Yeah, they haven't loaded up their choppers yet, so they're still making their plan. At least that's what I think this is. Because this looks like a artillery line, but I guess I'm wrong. But hey, maybe the shells are just taking too damn long. I've had people ask me for various server questions and Arma mods, and hey, do you know about XYZ? And some I'm able to help with, and some I just look at it, I'm like, I have no idea. I've never worked with... I don't work with cup weapons, or I don't work with this XYZ niche mod. I've never had an opportunity to touch it. But, you know, things for RHS, ACE, maps. Sometimes I know the answer. I'm happy to help. I've had people DM me thanking me for my content and sharing an emotional story, and I sympathize with that. It's tough to think about stuff like that, actually, because here I am just sitting in my chair chilling today, but, you know, people really do work with the content, so, you know, I'm happy that I'm able to provide that for people. You know, it's heartwarming there. I have people that send me smut. I make a cat girl joke, and then someone sends me a cat girl, and they're like this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's pretty nice. I send people my mead fermentations, pictures of my garden, which, by the way, I need to post an update in my freaking Discord about my garden. I've just been so busy. I just plucked this freaking 10-inch cucumber, and thick one, too. I'm probably going to need 2 jars to pickle it, but that just means more pickle juice, and pickle juice is awesome because you can make chicken nuggets with it. It's delicious. And now a few of you are spamming my DMs. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Ah, man. For a Chinese server? What do you mean, Moxie? You're just here for the mortars? That's fair, Nem. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to land. Again, it looks like a target designation with artillery, but it's just not playing. So I guess it's just implied if there's nothing there. I really don't know. But that's fine. So we have all these trail watchers that have spawned around here at the LZs because Lolo's entered the AO. We have another one over here. We'll see what lands, but... Yeah, I'm just waiting on Blue 4 to finish up on their plan. They're probably making something super advanced. Yep. So they're going to land there and then dip back. All right, cool. I'm not going to start convoy units until Blue 4 actually gets into the zone, but we'll wait on that.
This one 100% to these two are just if we have the supplies and feel like we can do it kind of thing.
But yeah, I mean, hell.
It's how it goes on the ground. It may change on the ground. I expect it to change on the ground. So 1 and 2.
Ah, I see it, Gore. Yeah, alright, that's nice.
Tentative LZ.
But I mean, today's going to be a long day, because after this I got a game night with some friends. Don't know what we're playing yet, but, you know, say la vie.
I'd say if we can do a full rack.
But here, fresh from my workstation,
I'd actually say...
which is a locked channel tied to Patreon perks, but I use it as basically for me to pace my day. Here's my Monday to-do list. Finalize the Wednesday BT up because they want a mini op board. I got to get the garrison zone for that mission file, blah, blah, blah. Finalize the Half-Light mod sets server add-on settings so I can give that to the 3 Zeuses for next month's op. It's still next month. Yeah, this is the last day of July, so for August stuff. Front log the VODS channel, which I did, and then I realized there were like 5 or 6 VODs I didn't upload properly, so I had to go upload those. I have to reshuffle the soundbite profiles for Tuesday's testing, because I want to give that a new look, because now that we have a massive amount of mutants to work with, I want to reshuffle that, essentially. Reshuffle prices, make a few things cheaper, make a few things more expensive, because I'm going to be honest with you, I do not want to deal with 11 T-Rexes on the damn server. Again. Like, we need someone to go out and hunt those things down. Like, they're alive, okay? Like, they're still around. I think Ghost Wolf only killed 1, so there's still like 10 of them. If we do migrate that server to a dedicated box, random people are going to spawn in when they find the server, go through the jungle, and get murdered by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, to be honest. I have to make the pay for pain documentation and the checkpoint RP documentation. I have to remind everyone that Zaresh is running an op. It's a mini MCO in his flavor for Vietnam on Friday. I gotta talk with a BT, excuse me, not a BT, a dev from Spearhead because I'm co-Zeusing something with him Saturday. I have to schedule stuff with Nemesis for the next SOG Prairie Fire CDLC and potentially schedule an RT Columbia op, though my weekends are packed. I have to talk with Karma Cut and schedule the next Kabak for Sunday, finalize the changes, get all this other stuff done. I have to go over the mission files that Six and Valkyrie have made and cross-finish something for me. For the presidential bunker, I got to make sure that script's working fine because we have a mini game in it now. And then I have to edit videos because I haven't touched video editing since my G card died. And I'm not getting the new cable allegedly till this Wednesday. So that's my list for today. That's going to probably take me till 3 a.m. and I'm only going to get half of it done. But anyway, that's my life in a nutshell. The stuff that we spawn in can get delooted when the server restarts. But where would be the fun in that, Ghost Wolf? Pay for Pain's going to be on the 6th. It's a mini one. I'll advertise it more by Wednesday when I have the documentation done and finalized.
Bravo Alpha, 50 check.
Good check on 5-0. Is he going to stay that quiet?
Good check Alpha.
I'll keep it on 70 till it gets too loud. That is a lot of shit that spawned. Granted, it's all in two-man teams, but that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs of 2. Just all dynamically patrolling. That's messy. It's very messy.
Oh, good.
Servers are set to manual restart. Yeah, that's why they're all dynamically running around, which is why it's even funnier.
We have one.
Yeah, weird, but it's already in the system. They said 2 to 3 business days last week on, like, honestly, last Wednesday. So it's been much more than that, so we'll see when things go, but whew, we got a lot I'm working on. But, I mean, this is the final month for the final hustle, and, you know, then everything should be calibrated properly, hopefully, maybe. Could be happening right now. Fingers crossed. Weird, no, it's actually the tracker AI system in SOG Prairie Fire itself. The only issue is it only works in SOG Prairie Fire. In my opinion, it is probably the best AI mod that's ever been made.
Send in goat
because it's just, it's simple.
Now.
It's simple.
I fell back some months, but I'm back.
Hey, Redo Reverend, thanks for the 29-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. And hope we get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Bravo, Alpha, we're mounted up. Hi, once we're mounted up, could we go to LZ Snake, please?
Roger, LZ Snake. Can you give me a grid ref for that LZ break? Can you also tell me if you're in the northernmost or southernmost chopper? Over. The hell did I just do?
9020.
That's weird.
Grid ref is 019010.
020.
Roger, 019010.
019020.
Roger, 019020. Are you in the northernmost or southernmost chopper? Over.
Southernmost, hi.
What did he just say? Alright, confirming. Southernmost chopper? Over.
7, FM.
It sounds like he's saying 7. A firm dispatching your chopper times now.
Copy. On the way.
Hi, this is Alpha. We are ready in the northern chopper, held to the same LZ.
Solid copy.
Roger, same LZ. Stand by. Well, this should be interesting. Can I land them both at the same time? I think I can. However, there's literally trackers right on top of this position, so this should be interesting. Now, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love ambushes like these. But, hey, we'll just have to see how it goes. Alright, we'll do a transport unload and a transport unload. And both choppers are away. That one I'm going to do real quick. The one thing I got to be worried about is trackers will hone in on me too, but I think if I just like chill up here, I should be fine. Allegedly. But hey, we'll see. We ducked LZ. I love it. I want to be honest, based off of how much tracker is around here, this could be good. This could be very, very good. I still don't know what the markers over here are for, but maybe I'll figure that out one day. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, with automated ops like these, I can just chill with you guys. I just have to set up their LZs and then pull their choppers back, and then they should be fine. But op for today is What's That, since he couldn't make it last week, and Lolo. Since we've gone from 3 squads to 2, I've decided to make op 4 from 3 to 2, because it's supposed to be the ratio of 12 blue 4 to 1 op 4. We're a little above that ratio today. We only have a squad of, I think, 10 and 9, but I got my 2 op 4 today, so we should be fine. I'm going to be really concerned about this LZ here, but, I mean, they're going to be landing right on top of trackers. So it's going to be a hot LZ, but I kind of like that. The issue is Lolo's, like, right on top of this position, and he does have machine gunner. So, again, it's going to be really funny how this plays out. Nemesis, to answer your question in DMs, yes. Yes, I do. Like, the last Sunday, I'd have to look up at my schedule. I'll do that after this op ends. I'll run up, and then I'll let you know. But I would be down for that. I would definitely be down for that. Alright. So op 4 tracking. 2 guys past. They're going to be moving away. We got these guys coming in. Blue 4, I think. Okay, I was about to say, it's not... they're going way past their element there, but that's just the, some desync on my end. Not a bad desync, just a unit desync. It's okay. Do I watch Goblin Slayer? No. I don't actually watch a lot of anime. I only watch what Bloodwing, like, pulls me over to watch, to be honest. Look at this. Look at this camp. Look at this camp. I think they're doing it because maybe Lolo's around, but it's a funny camp. What's that? I think can hear him in the distance. Episode 1 isn't nearly as bad as I heard. Fair. I know of it, and I know what it was about, and I know all the crazy stuff that spawned from it, but at the same time, whatever. I think Lolo's predicting this one. I promise him a hint. This is gonna be a very hot LZ. I love that this AI glitched out. This is Command on 5-0, just requesting a radio check, over.
Good check, hi.
Roger. Enjoy. Out. Say again, over.
Never mind, birds leaving.
Alpha, all out. Bravo, we're on your...
Like, once that heard that, he's now gonna move in on foot. Rough start. Spiegel got knocked out. These guys quickly taking out the trail watch, the LZ watchers.
Hey, Bravo Alpha, we have our squad down.
And are pushing forward. Now we've got a big wave of people down. Lolo on station, ready to harass with a machine gun. Again, for those of you that's joining us, Op 4 have 2 lives, Blue 4 only has 1. Blue 4's main goal is to move up to this dotted line and intercept convoy vehicles that come in before they reach Op 4 territory. Op 4 spawn is down here, but if Blue 4 finds out about it, they're going to start spawn camping it because Blue 4 in each squad, their RTO, have access to artillery and airstrikes through the radio support module.
That was intentional.
Op 4 do have short-range radio, so they can speak between themselves, yes. So now we've got Blue 4 moving out of the LZ. We got a lot of tracking units behind them, but otherwise not a big update on units here. So we'll see them continue to move past, and we'll see what these guys are capable of. I'm going to move...
Bravo Alpha, you guys currently moving southwest?
Far units over to go check out that action. And they're calling artillery right on top of their own position to help mask it.
Roger, be aware, friendly, that's a friendly 60mm mortar strike.
I do love how close this support is.
Hey, firm, go cop.
Basically, this is to ward off any trackers coming towards them or any players that might try to come near them as these guys are now breaking off. Now, you might see a lot of these symbols on the map. These are all little calculations the server makes of every player's position on the map for the tracker module to work. Because once an Op 4 unit finds any of these symbols, they'll start tracking it like a trail of breadcrumbs, and then at the end of it, find Blue 4. So I'm having all of the local units that were around here kind of trail in to see what's going on, and then they'll get on this trail and then follow through. So eventually, Blue 4 might want to not only call artillery behind them, but on the rear, each SOG team has 2 guys that I call sappers. They have a bunch of explosives and, more importantly, mines that they can plant behind them, which will stop any Op 4 from following them, essentially. Do the players see these symbols? Nope, this is purely for the Game Master to see. Op 4 players have to really try to listen in on gunshots and distant noises to find where Blue 4 goes. So this is just an elaborate game of cat and mouse.
Bravo.
Send it.
We're probably going to see another engagement here as this 4-man patrol goes around, but as you hear those gunshots going up, that means that Op 4 is starting to pick up on the trail.
Bravo, this is up.
Or they might have aggroed on Lolo.
Send it, Bravo. Send it, Alpha, sorry.
Be advised,
because
if we see AT stick, we'll pick them up, just so you're aware.
Roger, I'll relay.
LZ flee. So that's the main out they're going to do after they go back and forth. And then they got some secondary LZs. Smart call, smart call.
Direct south, people.
If I can find one, yeah, sure, 1 second. This is the Sapper kit. Actually, no, this is a TL kit, my bad.
Alpha to high.
This is high, sun message.
Can I get Spiegel toggled on recon for headbug fix quickly?
Seismo, you said? Or Spiegel? Last call sign, can you clarify Spiegel or Seismo? Over.
Spiegel, squad lead.
Affirm, done.
Bravo, Alpha, be aware. Alpha, Bravo's moving south.
You know, slotting wise, I don't see any. Might be beer because they're part of black team, which means they're wearing black camo.
Alpha's Bravo moving south.
Yeah, they might not have brought any sappers today, so that's gonna be. That means they're gonna be relying on artillery to cover their 6.
Hey,
that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be very
Alpha,
interesting.
be aware. Also had eyes on enemy VC to the west, moving northwest.
Also, I forget which button toggles my in-game compass here. Oh, it is K. Of course, when I talk about it, I remember it immediately, but they've got eyes on the VC team over there they're going to avoid. And we've got some trackers now starting to follow suit here. And they're just resetting their patrols. So after these guys reach into their route, they'll repathfind, but you can see the little trail that's being made. Hey, Dread, how you doing?
Take a guess. Probably this also.
Got a nice column formation going here. Still a bit of a loose formation as well, but they're basically just watching everything. But yeah, with no mine layers, this should be an interesting one, that's for sure.
No, because there won't be there yet. Alright, you come.
So it looks like Devil and Nailed It are the two RTOs as well. We're having some Op4 players starting to hone in on the path here.
What the fuck was that?
And we got some other patrols starting to reform here. I think what's that's predicting that since the chopper landed there, they're probably going for over here. But I need to start spawning in vehicles to basically showcase what we're doing here. Let's do a quick pathing test. Will his bicycle make it to the other side? Alright, he seems to know how to path. That's good. I'm gonna try a larger vehicle farther away. And we'll get it on that. And then eventually I'll start putting, you know, 2 or 3 vehicles of supply. No pathfinding issues. Nothing's misbehaving. The only pathing issue is with the module itself. But again, I've got AI are finally starting to find the trail and start the tracking, which is good. I'm going to send a few more up, though. I think it's not letting me because of these dead bodies, so let me adjust that real quick. So you can hear all those tracker shots coming in. Right off the bat, we got more stuff spawning in. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna have... I gotta make sure they're facing the right way. Let's do... one of those to come in, and then I'm also going to do...
Bravo to Alpha, taking contact direct front from the south.
They're calling contact.
Go copy.
Starting to get everything to come down the road. So they engage that 4-man team. We're hearing some explosions happening far. That might have been a misplaced GL. Yeah, we're gonna have this bicycle drive by. These guys are starting to get on the main route here. So all that shooting is definitely gonna start tipping off Op4. Got some AT that's spawning in too. So Blue Force probably gonna be looking to steal some of that AT to utilize it. And then the bicycle guy got shot. They might have thought this was a a player, but now we just got some bicycles being utilized on the trail here. Devil, because I'm gonna immediately delete her, the body. Cool. Yeah, Sylvia, how you doing? Thank you for the 5 bits. Tactical Congo line, exactly. So with all the shooting, OPFOR is going to start coming. I got all the trackers starting to follow the path as well. And I got my convoy starting to come in. I just got to make sure that the trucks don't ram the bikes. And they're starting to set up their little ambushes here. They can also always body bag stuff and, you know, move things off the road if they need to. But we hear this Dishka truck coming by now. And then we still have other trackers around that are going to start, you know, really reacting to what's going on here.
Hi, can I get TP to Spiegel when you're ready, please?
Yep, stand by. So that would be Devil. He wants to go to Spiegel. There's Spiegel. There we go. Yeah, I don't see any line going through.
Bravo Alpha, ears on vehicles moving southwest.
Good copy.
I think this vehicle's stuck in its pathfinding loop, so I'm going to go ahead and try to bring it out. So that's just a Dishka truck coming down.
Bravo Alpha, we are going to be the wrong.
Alpha,
ooh, that got shot to shit.
Hostile Dishka truck, vehicle disabled.
Alright. Gonna spawn in some more stuff here.
Possibility, probably a scout Vic. Convoy's probably behind it a bit further.
Hey, firm. Bravo Alpha will provide long-range overwatch from the west of that downed Vic. How copy? Be advised, we also attack southwest, coming in from our rear.
Bravo.
Just so they don't ram into each other.
We are west of Mount Vic. We are able to provide overwatch for you on that road position. Be aware, we also have contacts coming in from our southwest. That's this time.
And you got the trackers still following this route and also swarming around over here. So a few trackers on their rear, otherwise they're sticking to this little ambush position. I might eventually ungarrison this and send them down just to go check on what's going on.
Bravo Alpha currently got one down at the moment.
Well, we've got a squad direct south.
Good copy. What's your current pods?
Ooh, Nem.
Wait one, I'll get you a minute.
I know that the ambush was a bit dirty, right? They're working on Metro here. You can hear the trucks coming, the first convoy at least.
Bravo Marcus X-ray Alpha.
We are on open mark. We have eyes on your route that are out by the truck at the moment.
Yeah, roger that. We're just going to shift off the road so if convoy comes.
4 trackers coming in. They're pulling these Vics out. Lolo's getting close. Could start engaging in a moment.
Bravo, be advised, contacts northeast of the road from the OP position.
Roger, also got contact northwest.
Got Lolo up there. What's that also coming? They're dropping bodies as they're starting to come in. First convoy starting to come in now. It's, I believe, an ammo truck and 2 fuel trucks.
A from Bravo, be
or this might be a repair truck, actually, yep.
Solid copy.
He's hiding the bodies, yep. What's that, getting stuck on a tree, realizing he came a bit too close.
Bravo, be advised, we're going to move your pause once this contact goes down.
I think he hit the rock. Yeah, they hit the rock on the turn, that's hilarious. Lolo trying to flanking play here. I do appreciate that Lolo's going for this lawn con around to try to flank. We got this first Vic coming in. Driver gets immediately shot. Vic runs off the road. Fuel Vic also gets run off the road. Oh my god, look at all this Op 4 coming in. Alright.
Alpha advise we're moving to the western side of the road across from your position.
Second convoy's coming in, more Vics coming, but we have a lot of AI coming in as well, and Op 4 players are in the zone. Got AI starting to get out of these Vics.
Bravo, Alpha, be aware you got enemy contact to your left close. Be aware, artillery strike coming in at Y intersection.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
A firm, confirm that artillery strikes coming in, please.
Roger, I'll mark with box.
Alright, getting some ammo trucks to come in.
Red box on map, artillery. 81mm mortars coming in.
They can also call in air if they want to.
Good copy, artillery in red.
There's a lot coming. So Blue 4 opting to push through. We'll see where that already lands and how effective it is. But now you see the Op 4 players are just kind of in the middle of this. They've opted to pull back and do a bit of medical. And I think that's the artillery coming in. God, I'm loving how this is playing, though. Stewie trying to drive this Vic out. Take some friendly fire, I think, while he's doing it. They're trying to get all the trucks together, potentially demo them. Big artillery hit on the road, actually blew up the BTR.
Hey, I've advised one Op 4 down. At
And destroyed the bikes.
4 down?
They were on your side of the road, about 50 meters up.
They're calling multiple down. I think that's a miscall.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Great artillery use
More
there.
vehicles inbound.
This is brutal for Op 4. This is perfectly played, though, in terms of the op scenario. I'm loving this. Great artillery.
Be aware, that's probably yours.
Hey, firm, good copy.
More convoy force coming in. I'm trying to think what else do I want to spawn at this point. Let's do another BTR.
Right, Alpha, we're moving northeast out of the road. We're gonna go see what's up there.
Good copy, we have a vehicle road.
Roger, we hear it. We got 80, we'll deal with it if we can.
It's just over that ridge now.
Sorry.
Nail, just over that ridge you have a Vic.
Yes, I'll...
Have them get out and go react to what's going on. Vics are starting to break around. What's that in the middle of a Willie Pete grenade? Or that was defensive smoke. We got one Vic coming around because he doesn't want to drive that route.
The road where your old position was and we're going to move up behind you there.
These guys
Alpha,
out.
be aware we've got demo prep on them vehicles in the way.
BTR 80s weren't a thing yet.
Hey, farmer, they set trigger or timed?
Wait one, I'll confirm.
Tank-wise, I will bring in a PT-76.
It's on a clacker, Alpha.
I just don't know if he'll auto-path because he's a tracked Vic, not a wheeled Vic.
Get yourselves clear from it, Alpha, then we'll, once you're clear, we'll call down.
Hey, firm, we're going to push up road to join up with you now.
Solid copy.
These missile trucks can't do it. They're too big. And that tank doesn't also want to pathfind, so... c'est la vie. We'll wait it out. So Sam is under threat right now. He's exposed on the flank, and what's that's climbing up. Lolo coming around on the flank as well.
A firm, we're up at that ridge where the truck was.
Alpha,
Give us
fire
a
in the hole.
countdown if you dare.
Calling fire in the hole. So they just blew up all these trucks. It left one, but that's fine. What's that? He tried to crawl up and got eliminated. His respawn's gonna be on the rear. Lolo still playing it defensively.
Stop listening.
Bravo, Alpha, pushing back to the vehicles that survived. Gonna go make sure they're dead.
Alright, let's see.
A firm, we'll hold a position on the ridge.
Let's do a classic combo. Ammo, fuel, and repair. Where's our fuel? There she is. I gotta be careful, they're right next to some dudes. Nailed it, quickly thumbs up.
Advise we move and just call artillery and on this to blow up those Vicks.
Agreed.
So they're gonna move in instead, call Artie on the Vix. Smart call. Lolo takes fire, he quickly runs off.
Be advised, we have multiple vehicles coming down the road from the east.
I'm gonna finally get these guys out of the village. Woo! Don't know if that was a demo charge or an Artie strike, but that was pretty accurate. What these guys need to do now is get out of here. Or move up the route, or consider pushing forward. Because we got some guys overextending, and they're starting to pay for it. I don't know why these guys are so far ahead.
Hey, Bravo, how you doing, man?
That is 2 Blue 4 down. Maybe the sweeping force will come up and get them. We got 1 down on the rear, though. What's that's opting to swim it, despite me giving him a bicycle.
Hey, be advised, Alpha's calling in artillery on that red box.
So he's gonna switch his kit out, I'm gonna delete his body. Spiegel moving up to this position, realizing the issue that's here. Hornet's Nest being poked. Op 4 maneuvering vehicles around. I mean, this is just them doing it naturally, I think, because they're seeing all the fire over here and realize it's a bad idea to stick here. JZ pushed up and got hit. But I think at this point, there's too much Op 4 resistance from the route. These guys are trying to fight through. They need to consider disengaging and going along the route and either pulling out because they've already done quite a bit of damage, or re-attack the route in a different position. Looks like we've had our first Blue 4 death. And we've had both of our Blue 4 deaths. They pushed up way too far ahead. JZ's being dragged back by Rocker. Don't know what they were doing so far ahead, but damn. And now we got Vix coming around because they're going around the obvious other route. They were originally coming down here, but they realized it's too much trouble, so now they're just sneaking around. You got all these other Vix now trying to get around. Look at this one AI that just came up and annihilated these 3 guys, though. Damn. That's crazy. He gets shot, but at what cost? We have heavy artillery being called down.
Outside the road, you know.
It must be a mess down here in terms of comms. And vehicles are still trying to path around. All right, let's call in some more stuff. Yeah, Jay-Z, that one AI dude, I think it got the 3 of you. Well, there's already one guy down, but I think Blue 4 was in the process of pulling back. And now we're just seeing everyone being very decentralized at this point. Lolo gets spotted. He quickly falls back. Not enough guns were on him, though, as he's pulling away now.
Bravo Alpha, crossroad, we're going to start heading north.
Vics are all over the place.
Ambush site, be advised, we have 4K.
Might have been the most cluttered comms I've ever experienced. Damn. So they throw a Willie Pete. Another Willie Pete gets thrown right on top of their position by a friendly. Lolo's gonna run in the middle of them, immediately take shots by Metro, and is taken out because Blue 4 are going for a wide
Bravo
formation.
Alpha, we're moving north as well. We're going to meet at, you'll meet you at the second ambush. We're trying to regroup there.
Hey, firm.
They're trying to put artillery behind them.
Contact at the previous ambush point.
Solid copy.
BTR goes down. I'm gonna try to set him on careless hold fire and have him keep driving. But yeah, the trucks are dispersing and trying their best just to break contact here, and you got these BTRs now in play. More trucks have gone off.
Alpha, confirm, have you moved out of the first ambush site?
Well, I think that's 5 KIA so far.
Probably. Why?
Believe we need soldier support on our rear.
Roger, once I'm confirmed disengaged in the woods, I'll call, fuck it, call strike. Yeah, we're pretty much in the woods.
Firm, strike inbound on back box, eyes on you, you're just to our east.
Are they calling already on their rear at this point? Yeah, they're gonna nuke their previous position. Interesting. Eat lead GI, yeah, right? I mean, the SOG off has been effective here. Great grenade throw on that guy. They're throwing some more just to double up. Sam's running up to the grenade, though, which is quite interesting. We'll see what he grabs from the SKS marksman here. I give these guys a massive amount of ammo, though, so I don't know what they need to loot at this point. But then again, they've been fighting for a while, so it's hard to say.
Send the Alpha.
Bravo, Alpha.
Send it.
Be advised, we will be pulling in a daisy cutter and a kilo as a distraction at this time.
Solid copy.
Daisy Cutter is a very slow-moving bomb. It would be better if you napalmed it or used rock-eye bombs or anything. Like, yes, a Daisy Cutter makes a big boom. That's only if you're, like, making an LZ. They're trying to get Muffin back up. They've pulled back a little bit. And they're starting to have more tractors come around their position. Start retasking vehicles here, getting the convoy moving because they're seeing all the crazy combat and realizing that they don't want to be here anymore. Getting the convoy rolling again. SOG did a pretty decent disruption to supply line, though. They took out a few vehicles.
Alpha to high.
This is high send message.
Bravo Alpha, moving north.
That's funny. 2 of them honed in on me. This is high on 5-0. Send message over.
Alpha are requesting 1 times heli standby for LZ.
Roger, standing by for LZ.
be advised, heli requested at grid ref 021015 LZ Mosquito. Daisy cutter inbound, heli is to touch and go as distraction.
Copy that.
Roger.
Disregard, heli on standby.
Roger. Heli's on standby. Is that LZ still good? Over.
Affirm, LZ still daisy cutter inbound.
Affirm. Helis will stage 2 clicks north outside of AO until you call them in for whatever you need them for. Over.
Got copy, high.
Yes, they called the Daisy Cutter to, I assume, land at the LZ. I don't see it in the area yet, and I don't see where it's potentially landed. I think they're gonna try to open up this area right here. Now, they need to call that in now because it's a slow-moving parachute bomb.
Bravo, Alpha.
I think it's safe to say that all these vehicles made it across. They're bugging out on the bridge. All right, Sunzi, I think was one of the people that died. Vehicle flipped. Had another Vic out here that flipped in the confusion.
Bravo, Highcom.
This is High Sun message.
Highcom, confirming destruction, 2 times fuel truck, ammunition truck, and the command truck.
Roger. Good job. If you want to go in for more, feel free. Otherwise, yeah, over. Napalm called on the rear. Alright, these two I'll go ahead and delete. Point F this. All SOG elements be advised, choppers are staging 2 clicks to the north, waiting for you to call them in. Over.
I'm good.
We should have try the glycol fucking Rambler in. Rambler.
Wilco. Copy that.
I called Showrunner in. Sundown is currently off station, so probably Snake, Hobo, Condor might work.
I'm green.
Yeah,
They're panicking up at this time.
Sounds green.
That one's still up, so we can say that gets recovered. I'm keeping the dead Vix, though. I think I deleted some of the wrecks, too, in here, but, I mean, again, it was a decent job. I still haven't seen that Commando Vault land, but I guess we'll figure it out.
Alpha 2 high.
This is High Sun message.
Be advised, LZ has changed. LZ is LZ Snake. Grid ref 019020. How copy?
Roger, 019020 LZ Snake. Birds are staging about a click north of that position. Awaiting your call in. Over.
Hey, firm, good copy.
And then the already shattered bikes. You can hear the artillery landing. Uh-oh. Yeah, so deleting all the units refreshes them. Are they doing a false LZ to...
Alpha, you guys are
contacts.
They did ask me to only scramble one bird.
But for now.
Roger, we're
Firm, we are engaging and moving.
Roger, we're just south of that contact from what it sounds like.
Yeah, Bravo, ignore contact. We will keep rolling to us and LZ out here.
Yeah, they're gonna keep in the AO. Interesting.
Alpha to high, request 1 times helo at LZ. How copy?
Roger, confirm at LZ Snake, over.
Copy.
Confirmed LZ Snake, 019020.
Roger, LZ. Chopper coming in times now to LZ, standing by for additional orders, over. And they're calling Willie Pete on their rear and everything, but by now... Ooh, we're gonna have them walk right on top of some dudes here. Be advised, chopper is taking fire, over.
Good copy, we will attempt your LZ.
Lolo knocks Devil. Oh no. That is the one person they don't want to knock because he controls art. Oh no. Yeah. Who's gonna tell the chopper that? Yeah. This will be interesting.
Bravo, Alpha, turn about 1 times down. How you guys doing?
Lolo did a great job of sniping who they needed to snipe. They find Devil Demon, though, they can take his backpack and use it.
This is Alpha to High.
Nope, I don't have comms with you. You don't have an LR.
This is Alpha to High.
Oh. This is High, send message, Alpha.
Pilot was shot out and RTO is down. I've taken pilot control to get us out of there.
Alright, well, if you don't have an RTO backpack and you're flying in the middle of enemy territory, I'd recommend you RTB, because otherwise you might... Yeah.
A firm bird is RTB.
Your only other option is to land and form up with the other group, but without an RTO, you're kind of dead in the water, if you know what I mean.
A firm, I'm going to hover around the area a bit to act as a decoy, and then we'll RTB if I take any damage.
A firm. Okay. Decoy.
RTBing now is slightly damaged.
Decoy.
Bravo 5, we're still in AO at the time.
This is ISM message.
Any chance of resupply available for caller?
What do you mean by that? Over.
Supply drop of ammunition or something like that.
No, for this scenario, you have to utilize enemy gear if you're going to stay in the AO for longer. Over.
Solid copy, hi.
Lolo, what's the issue?
Oh, no, there is no issue. I can use the radio. What's that thing? I cannot do that.
Yeah, no, you can. That was said in the document. You should.
Yep.
Are you able to use their artillery strikes and shit too?
Let me check. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to.
Nope, you are supposed to be able to. Have fun. You killed an RTO. And you have a good English accent. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is why I said you might want to scrap the mission now, because they've got access to your comms. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Yeah. This is gonna get really interesting.
This is Bird D, but Alpha to high. Bird is no anti-torque. We're coming in for a rough landing.
A-firm. Once you guys land, you can disconnect and watch the stream. Over. Oh, can he pull up in time? He does. I thought he was gonna go down. Woo. Gotta keep that speed going strong. Yeah, that's not an issue, guys. That's a feature. I said it in the document. You gotta. If your RTO dies, you either need to bag his body or at least pick up his RTO backpack, because good God, you are not gonna have a fun time otherwise. I'm sure he'll figure it out. I mean, landing's the easy part, right? You just gotta, like, crash a bit. You did it! Excellent! Alright, feel free to come on the stream. Good luck. Have fun. You were about to learn why, what happens when you give OP4 a Blue 4 RTO backpack. Oh. This is gonna be a fun lesson. Just the moans and all their voice of, oh. The one guy you wanted to protect, and you didn't. Okay. This is where the fun starts. Alright, I'm gonna delete the partial patrols back here, let them respawn. Ooh, they're calling a gunship. Isn't that neat? What's that's like? Huh. Imagine that. Because he's set to purple, so the the AI don't shoot up at him, because I don't want the tracker modules to hone in on pilot AI. If that makes any sense. Oh, they're calling Willie Pete on their rear. That's neat. Dropping bombs on them as well. Oh boy. Yeah, so at this point they just have to follow the gunfire. Oh, Malkin, don't worry, buddy. It's all good. Stuff happens. So that four-man team's probably going to call it. They might join us in chat. But some good fire back and forth to here. You got these groups starting to hone in on the AI here. I appreciate Blue 4 maintaining radio discipline, though. That is quite nice. Alright, let's see what I got in terms of, not VC, PAVN, APC, cars from 65. Let's throw them a bone. Let's do 2 trucks. I don't think they're going to come in time to intercept, but... Path. Path. Excellent. Just so we can have some drive and ambience from the AI as well. They're calling artillery on their previous position again. Smart. Oh, we got this horde of AI starting to follow, though. I think the artillery might just alleviate for them not to utilize it. They're going the other way. Okay. I think they then drive around this route and then go around. Let's try that again. I feel like that's going to be a bad idea to drive that if it's going to be doing the spinny spin. I do appreciate it, though. That is kind of cool. No, I'll keep it fair. Yeah, Boyce is on their rear. They called more artillery. And they're just smacking that spot with it. Alright, those vehicles have driven by. I'll spawn some more in a few moments. And we'll see how things go. Probably Jay-Z, but I can just use other trucks too. It's fine. So they're now breaking south, now that they hear those vehicles driving down. Tracker's still going, already still landing fresh, but not doing a lot of damage. We got shells landing, yeah, they're outside of the AI tracking now, so. Oh boy. So they're heading straight south now. Starting to see more groups of AI spawning. I think it's interesting that they're doing an immediate southern cut. I think they're going to start trying to ambush this group of stuff here. But that is nice, because that means I can do the missile, the Scud stuff. I mean, here, for the hell of it, will you work? If I send you down here. I'm curious if it'll get stuck on anything. I think it's going to get stuck on the same little turn that the radar was getting stuck down here, but I just need it to last that way. Oh. Napalm got a kill. Yeah, so all the artillery is definitely attracting Op 4 players too. But yeah, it doesn't help that the Op 4 infantry are also following these guys. So I believe that's all the Blue 4 guys back here done. I still got their one chopper on station, fueled up and ready to go. Funny enough, they might actually get here in time to ambush that one vehicle, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna have a lone fuel Vic come down. And let's go ahead and get my my missile trucks in. The good old Scuddy boys. And then I'll do another BTR push a little later. They got a good lead on the tracker AI, though. It's going to take them a second. But again, without mines, it's definitely hurt them a bit. I just love that this thing's spinning. It's supposed to be folded in, but... And it's luckily not clipping anything. I wanted to see their live reaction to it. So they just miss it. That's fine. We got more stuff coming in. Don't want to do BTR 40s just yet. Let's do some bikes. I do have this secondary route as well I haven't been using. They're going to start setting up their ambush right here. It's going to start with a fuel truck. I think I'll also do a single BTR 40 ambulance, because why not? Alright, those I can delete. They're out of range of hearing that thing, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I'm going to delete a few patrols here and there. Now they're just listening. We got a single fuel truck, and it's gonna coincide with the 3. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, that is gonna be such a juicy convoy target. And there's no Op 4 AI around to stop them. This is just free points. Because the tracker AI are so distracted by this freaking dog route, they don't know how to follow it properly. And all their pathing have gone on northern circles.
Scout, medical Vic.
They miscalled it, but that's fine.
Fuel Vics at the front, 2 fucking big rockets, 3 big rockets.
Alright, fuel Vic and 3 big rockets. Yep, that's the target, guys. Hit it. Alright, well, I got half of it. Drive. The AI have decided to be dumb. Ooh!
No.
I really don't get what this chucklehead's doing.
bro. I just did on net.
What are you? Just drive forward, you freaking idiot! Go!
Bravo, hi, you recognize that call sign?
What?
Hey, VC, guess what? Go fuck yourself.
What? No. Why? My friend.
Hey, VC, nice fucking SATs you got here, but shame if something fucking happened.
Just let me hug you.
Oh, look at this
Hey, VC, come to your convoy.
Which convoy?
Cue the smack talking.
Should you guys, like, out of character, should you guys actually be on 5-0?
They have an RTO backpack, it seems. So yeah, they can be.
That's kind of bait.
I had to repath them real quick, but... Oh, this is just great. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that's funny. All right, come on. You guys should all be hearing this like massive amount of explosion. Come on. Damn. The brutality. All right, what else do we want to put in? Let's do, get those units in. Now it's a back and forth firefight here. Let's see if I can get the tank to path again. All right. Only cooked 2 of those vehicles off. Missiles are still partially intact, but then again, if they're damaged like that, they're probably not going to be usable. And they're calling danger close artillery. Start saying things like careless hold fire so they continue to drive and try to blow through. What happened here? Why is Sam and Stewie down? Oh, they died.
Don't drop that.
Oh, did they call artillery on their position? Because there's an explosion right there. I don't know what might have caused that. But there's also artillery landing right there. Muffin got blown up here. If I want to be a dick, I could put a gunboat down, but nah, I'm going to resist the urge. For now. More artillery landing. Lolo's just trolling at this point. Yeah, Lolo's the one on 5-0 trolling him. Nailed it's the other RTO.
How the fuck did they pinpoint us like that?
How did they pinpoint it? I think they guessed based off of the smoke. And then we had a truck fly over here. Yeah, this is all open territory. From there, it's really easy to tell where the enemy is. In terms of Op 4 referencing to SOG. What's that? Survives a close arty hit. Damn. Mr. Tank is not amused. Alright, we're gonna continue to pat things down if they will frickin' do it. Now to call in the wambulances here. I said that as a joke, I don't know why. That would have been better if I was sending BTRs, but nah, it just doesn't really work out. Op 4 sneaking and following him here. Yeah, the Vic's fine. I don't know why it's not going. Weird. Yeah, it might be the bicycles in the way. I think it's because they're auto-aggroed. I can just say they drive off. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna start deleting. They've disrupted the convoy route twice, so that's pretty good. They've definitely done their job, though. Oh boy. Those transports still taking playing bumper cars, that's great. We'll see what they decide to do. A lot of AI down at the coast now. But I'm willing to bet it was either a friendly artillery piece or something, but... No, the radars are getting too close! They're threatening to hit each other. Alright. That would have been bad. Looks like they figured it out, though. I think. Come on, guys. I need you to keep driving. Oh, they just put the radars away. That's... They just folded them in. Path. They'll figure it out eventually, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Fun thing though is I'm gonna be able to send that tank back once shooting starts. Rock and Stone GI. I love when they shoot out the driver and here comes the tank. Alright, I'm gonna start putting some escort here. So they've stolen a transport truck. I guess they're now gonna try to drive out of here. Some of these Vicks, I swear to God. You know what's funny? They're gonna call RD on whatever LZ they try to feed, which is gonna suck. Lolo's getting onto my tank. No! Lolo, please! I can't let you control the tank. Alright. Gonna refresh some of the trackers here. And the convoy shall continue. As we do with the lovely joy of Arma Pathfinder. This one found a tree. Airstrike coming in. We're gonna see any final kills here, or are they gonna drop short? Woo! That's a commando vault coming down. Haven't called for the chopper on station yet.
Các đồng chí, tôi chừng bước đi.
Bravo, hi.
Says hi, send message, Bravo.
Requesting pickup 044020. Tree line, clear tree line, notable reference, LZ Dingo.
Roger, sending chopper to LZ at 044019, over.
Solid.
Now, the question is artillery gonna land on this position? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's a nice LZ, though. We got trackers down in the area. I'm going to be deleting all the stuff that's coming through. Overall, engaged 2 separate parts of the convoy. Did at least 5 or 6 vehicles of damage each time, you know? Good knockouts overall, I'd say.
Bravo, hi. You got an ETA on the heli road?
Anywhere from 1 to 3 mics, over.
Sorry, copy.
I don't want to tell them, hey, you really shouldn't tell me that, because that means they're going to time something to come in. Oh. Yeah. There's the artillery. Ooh. Right on the LZ, too. I can't... See, I don't know if that's actually them clearing the LZ with Artie. I don't think so, though. I think that's Lolo intentionally putting artillery down. That's funny as hell, though. Try to snipe the helicopter with an Artie shell, right? I'm waiting to see a frickin' Phantom or something come. They're Willie Peteing it, too.
ICOM, tell air.
Air decided they weren't going to land at that.
ICOM all in, left.
That was Opor trying to snipe them at their LZ. That was beautiful. Yeah, I didn't want to give you an ETA. I tried to range it out because there was someone else on this net that has access to things, and that was very, very close.
ICOM, relaying to the MVA, they can go get fucked.
Yo, you get fucked, you American scum.
Don't know how they know our radio codes, I'm gonna be real. Bring it up in deep.
Lolo, give me your best English accent.
What is the best English accent? What's that?
Sounds like ARVN to me. Totally legit. Oh my god. That was luck on the AI's end.
This is why I said never let an RTO die, and if you did, take the backpack.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you. That is the most intelligent AI I've ever seen, because he saw the Artie landing right under him, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna land somewhere else." I didn't tell him to do that. He literally, he was about to land, and then he immediately went forward instead. And I'm like, why aren't you landing? And then he just drifted off, and I'm like, where are you going? Because the symbol was back there, and I moved the symbol somewhere else. He still didn't follow me. He's like, oh, I'm going to land over here. Because if the Zeus doesn't know, then the enemy won't know. Like, that was competent as hell.
Wait, I'm taking that pilot out for drinks.
No, that was the AI. I'm like, holy shit, okay. Like, he even knows what's going on.
That pilot's getting drinks on me. And
man. All right, overall, SOG was able to ambush the convoy at 2 separate positions. First one took out, I think, 4 or 5 of the required VIX to engage. Not required, but, you know, the targets of opportunity. And then they engaged a second time as one group pulled out, lost their RTO on the pullout, which is unfortunate. But the second engagement, they were able to hit a fuel truck. Actually, no, the fuel truck in the first missile truck got out. The second and third got hits, and then there was another group of vehicles that came in that also got hit, and then they pulled away. There was a tank coming, so that was a good call, and there was also a massive amount of infantry, which you guys then evaded. Lolo, did you call an artillery strike on their position when they were down there? Yeah. So I heard people complain about how pinpoint it was. From the north, where they were following you, there were massive open areas, and they could see the smoke trails of the vehicles you guys detonated. And then they were able to basically guess from there and just give a wide spread. So that's why it was very accurate, because where else could you be?
AI was engaging you guys from. So I saw AI engaging them, and then I was like, okay, it's not where that mark is. Here's the next one.
All right. So basically, yeah, all the more reason of why I've been stressing in this campaign to make sure you keep the RTO backpack, because a lot of bad happens.
Note, though, they wouldn't know our radio code, like our codes for that shit.
So?
Okay.
Like, they shouldn't be able to use it. It's just kind of bullshit, I'm going to be real.
Okay. At the same time, I've said this every mission, and no one's complained until you've seen the effect. So that's kind of a moot point at this point. So don't know what to tell you, because complaining
Alpha,
about it after the fact.
It's your fault. It's all your fault, Alpha.
You should have, like, the 5 of you were on that hill, 1 of you got shot, none of you went back to check on the guy. And then he died, so...
Wow, it is actually Alpha's fault.
Yeah, Bravo was long gone.
Like, we can complain about it all you want, but I set that as a parameter for the scenario, and if you don't like it because you weren't paying attention, I'm not gonna care. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Anyway, I'll put a poll out to see if we want to do one more of this or go to the next mission. Which is, I think we're going to do biodefense on Mondays, so I'll see the results of that poll, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, I'll let Alpha SL speak and then Bravo SL speak. Is Alpha SL still here?
No.
Okay. Bravo SL, go.
Unga Bunga, a trek through the jungle on an adventure. Don't know what happened to Alpha. They just came back at one point and was like, yeah, we've got 4 KIA. I was like, oh, cool. And then they tried to explain a plan to me as we were trying to disengage and deal with contact. Yeah, I don't know anything else. Me?
Okay. Otherwise, guys, VDV missions booked tomorrow. I'm going to do a few little errands and then announce the BT collab op by the end of tonight. So, thanks for playing. Feel free to use feedback, and otherwise, good luck, have fun. See you tomorrow if you're there. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Have fun. Enjoy your Monday. I'm really bad with those. Anyway, guys, here's the deal. Here's where I draw a line in terms of that debrief. I always want to serve my players. That's why we have polls. That's why I let them literally pick and choose what they want to do. And then I'll go, okay, here are the rules. I write them all out. I put them in the mission brief. And by signing up for the op, I'm assuming you read the rules. If you play the op and then think that something was bullshit after I, post them, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you can reach out to me and debate anything with me at any time. And if you have a proper point, I will amend the rules. So, the time for that is not, after, the bad one thing I tell you to make sure that never happens doesn't go down. Because I'll admit, like, after the first op, or actually even before the first op, I debated if Op 4 should get access to have RTO callouts. And I remember a story from my grandpa saying they would actually have fluent English guys actually be able to call an artillery guy or two if they captured and, you know, codes and whatnot. And the SOG guy would have all of that on his body. So, realistically speaking, it all depends. If the SOG guy had it memorized or didn't, but, you know, I just put a simple rule. Keep your RTO backpack. Because without the RTO backpack, you can't even call in for a chopper. But that was a very niche spot of, you know, they called the chopper and then the RTO died and then the pilot died and then they were able to sail the seat and go back. So that's just one of the little gray areas of the mission of why the RTO is so important anyway, or at least having the damn backpack. But, you know, c'est la vie. It was their choice to leave him but for dead without even, you know, again, they have, this is what also borks me too. They have body bags. So even if they don't want to bring him over, they can just body bag him. It deletes the inventory, and then they go for the chopper. Or just, you know, go back and grab the RTO backpack and leave him for dead. That's even quicker. And then just go. But no, they opted just to run for it without thinking. So when I look at something like that, similar to, I remember Azariah made a complaint about my AA net. I had a very obvious marked circle of death, and I told Air, if you fly into that, I'm going to fire VLS missiles at you. And then he flew into it, and I fired VLS missiles at him, and then he bitched at me in debrief, and I'm like, I just laugh at that point. I'm sorry to say I laugh at it because it's clearly posted, and you chose to ignore it, and that was your own fault. But anyway, sorry. I had to go on mid-rant there, because that's the one thing about things that just kind of ticks me off. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I'll see you guys tomorrow for that mini VDV op. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one. Go operate operation.